Welcome to Men on Films. We're going to be reviewing the latest film from a male point of view. First up is that controversial movie, Do the Right Thing. Now, I really like little Spike Lee's courage in making this film. I especially like the way he mixed the racial tension with the violence in order to give his message, do the right thing. Come on out the closet. Don't be afraid to be who you is. Black, white, or whatever.
Ain't that the truth, Ruth?
Now I'd like to talk about an exciting new film, Karate Kid Part 3. It's all about men working out their problems in a very physical way. It was all so primitive. And you know, I really enjoyed Mr. Miyagi, played by little Pat Morita.
Ooh, and that Ralph Macchio. 3 words, fabulism.
Boy, I hope I look that good when I'm 40.
Stop.
Yeah. Shout out to Ralph and Denai. I heard they getting married. You know, it's all, you know, I'm never mad at black love. You know what I'm saying? What's up, y'all? Hey, Wolfgang, Amadeus. Yeah, what's good? What's good? What's good, y'all? I'm in this piece. I'm up in here like swimwear. And I ain't even all the way prepped. I'm sitting over here getting all my ducks in a row. Shout out to everybody who came in first. Yeah, Michelle, she asked if we can discuss Wendy Williams' interview. You know what? I didn't even get a chance to watch it all. I definitely wanted to check it out. But I heard a snippet of it, and then Jag saw it. So Jag will be here, and we'll go ahead and maybe we'll talk more about it. But today's topic, y'all, I wanted to get a few people, a few of my sisters to speak on the connections that these 3 places, you know, Compton, Philly, and Haiti. Of course, I'm born and raised LA. I'm from LA, Inglewood, and Compton, all in one. Madge is from Haiti, but she's, of course, you know, she's a Quebec. She's in Quebec right now. Quebec Crippin'. We about to start a whole little chapter over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm kidding, y'all. You know what 50 say? I don't gang bang. You know, he's saying that because of, you know, the feds was listening when he did that song with Tekashi 6ix9ine. Nope, I don't gang bang. They know that. There's no record. There's no jacket of me being ever part of anything. But nonetheless, we're going to have some fun with it. And of course, we're going to talk about Philly because Jag is from Philly. And these 3 places have been affected by this thing that we call racism. What's good, Archangel Michael? Good morning or evening. Yeah, good evening. Yeah. This is going to be good. I'm gonna let everybody come in. I know Jag is still on with Sean Atwood, but Matt should be here in a few, and I got some stuff I'm gonna just debut. But overall, let me get everything together. What's good though? Look, y'all. Have y'all been checking out what's been going on? Yeah, Sean just ended. I know. Thank y'all. Have y'all been checking out what's been going on? You say congratulations. What's the congratulations for? Hey, Antarctica in the house. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, much love to you, Simply Wicked. What's good? Yeah, y'all. Hey, hit the likes. Please hit the like button, y'all. We're gonna get into this commentary a little bit soon. And yeah, Jag was going in on the Sean Atwood show, and you say, Allison, no, what's the word? What's good? You tell me what's the word. Long gone, bliss forever, peace. Appreciate y'all. And yeah, we just gonna have a little bit of fun. with this right here. I gotta pull in something because I kind of wanted to just kind of set the stage, but I guess I'll just have to freestyle it because for the most part, I'ma give it to y'all like this. The way we're setting this all up is there's a correlation with Madge, it's right now. Hold on. There's a correlation with Haiti and Compton and Philly. When you think of Compton, I mean, especially now, you think of black. That's what you think. When you think of Haiti, what do you think of? You think black. And this is no disrespect to any other race or anything like that. And I'm just saying black as a construct, not like, oh, you know, black, the color, blah, 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 this and that or whatever. Black as in people. Black as in how everything is culturally, you know, of African descent. I'll just say it like that. Let me see. Inferior races are always racist to superior races. That's why Black tribe receives so much hatred from the bitch ass cabal. Yeah, Joshua, look, there's a lot to say in that right there. Like, we could even tie it into I'll just say we'll tie it into the European superpowers, because when you talk about the the ancient Brits, they were black. And then the funny thing is the British Royals are German. The Battenberg family. Hey, Simply Wicked, thank you for being a member. Appreciate you. Oh, hey, it's hey, the homegirl is here. My Trini homegirl. Hey, what it do? Straight from Trinidad. I should include Trinidad in here. Hey, Natanya, you know, you probably don't know, but if you know about Laventil, maybe you should come in and talk about how rough Laventil is. I love Trinidad and Tobago. I gotta pull up some of my photos. In fact, we gotta get to Trinidad and Tobago. Shout out to my people over in Trinidad and Tobago. That's one of my favorite places, man. Shout out to the dopest nerd. I love Trinidad and Tobago. And I appreciate y'all being here. Everybody else is finna fall in. I kind of want to do the presentation once everybody comes in. But we're going to talk about the connections between Compton, Philly, and Haiti. But in all honesty, it's just anything that's dealing with the Black Enclave. And like our the brother here who said, or sister, or well, I don't know who he is. Is he, you know, congratulations on the baby. Who's having a baby? Y'all over here. Y'all wilding. Okay. All right. Well, if y'all say that's what it is, then that's great. Look, we're talking about unveiling the untold connections. So the visual I had was a combination of Haiti, Compton, and Philadelphia. So for those who don't know, I'm part of a historical society in Compton. I grew up in Compton, and people don't even know that Compton has an area, and it's still there, where it's called the Richland Farms area. That's where I grew up. I went to Robert F. Kennedy and that elementary school. And then I graduated from Compton High. You know, it's postponed, scheduling conflict over here was set in the West. Oh, you got something? Okay, well, we're not gonna be on here long, Natanya. And like I said, in fact, I'll send you the link if you want to join. And this is just about history, a little bit about history. I'm finna do a little commentary about history, and we also got to just talk about the impacts of I don't say white supremacy. I call it what it what it is. It's white terror domination. There was a situation with our good sister Madgie the Black Owl where they are putting some allegations on her, calling her this, calling her that, and of course they called Jag a oh, it was a fake Jag account saying that. Okay, what the people are tripping. The cabal enslaved the whole. Yeah, no, hey Joshua, no, I know we about to break these barriers down. You know what I'm saying? Did you ever hear of a place called Impact in Pasadena? Nah, I did not. I know a little bit about Pasadena. Shout out to Zoe Williams, my brother over at the KBLA 1580. Y'all got to check out his show. I've been following Zoe for years. He's solid. He's from Pasadena. His family lost a lot of property in Pasadena and Altadena. The homie Broadway, he's a producer. He lost his home. It's really bad. Like, we can tie all that in too, because anything that, like I said, I'll say it's a black enclave. It becomes, like, intentionally, it becomes destroyed. And like you said about the cabal, my G, where they don't want a situation where, like, you know, all of us in the diaspora really start getting stuff together. They really don't want that, but it's gonna happen, regardless to what. It's gonna happen. You know, imagine a situation where, you know, no matter where you're from on the planet, you got dual citizenship to a safe country in Africa. So far right now, as we speak, 2025, the safest places in Africa, country-wise, are Ghana, Kenya, and what's the other place my G told me? Mainly Ghana and Kenya, because of the it's pretty safe. It's pretty safe. I'll just say it like that. But overall, Madge, okay, I'm gonna email you, and it's in the chat, but I'm gonna email you, sis. All right, because I definitely want to get you here. Check your email in a second. But let me cook. Let me land here. The situation that I was referring to, as far as like just diaspora, if everybody is on board, where you got to pay attention. Trump, Elon Musk, the real African American, I'll say it like that. They're racing to Africa, because every resource that will take us into the 22nd century is in Africa. You know, cobalt. In order, if you're on a phone right now, if you need cobalt and coltan, and majority of that is over in Africa. So what I'm saying, as a diaspora, as a people, we need to start focusing on just having our hands over there and being able to help out and do what we need to do, whether it be, you know, citizenship or whatever. Just get some stuff popping over there. Because if my mom was able to retire, I would just be like, yo, she could retire in Africa. We can have a bunch of hospitals or hospices over there to help with these retirees who are over there. And then we can have an airline that's ran by us, because we don't corner a market. There's a lot that, you know, that I want to really lay out, but I'm not going to do it, you know, here. I'm just basically just laying out some information, just so that we could just get the dialogue started. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Jag? You got the link. And I'm gonna let Madge jump in, because she does have the link, and when she comes in, I'm gonna change the situation, because, like I said, Compton history. She has to come in and give us the little bit of Haiti history, and then Jag, you come in with the Philly history. And this is just not trying to be off topic about things. This is just a little education, and it's also just a little bit of dialogue to break the monotony, to break, you know, everybody's talking about all this other stuff with the fires and all this, and the Jay-Z talk, the Diddy talk. Now everybody's talking about Drake and Kendrick. Baca got a weird case. It's funny. Yo, so look, I guess I'm gonna just get started, because I'm waiting on everybody to come in. But Madge, I sent you the link. If you're not ready, cool. I'm gonna basically give y'all a little bit of story, give y'all a little story time. So let's say story time with Wolf. Okay, there you go. There you go. Look at you. You's over here, Groove. You like that beat?
Yes, I like it. It's good beat.
Yeah. That's some fire. That's fire. My boy did that. Yeah, no.
Hello, Natanya. Hello, Jack.
Natanya's in the house. Jag says Jag will be up, and yeah. Wait, do I got Natanya's email? I'm gonna just send it to her just in case if she wants to. But we're not gonna be long on here because, in all honesty, oh yeah, the dopest nerd. Check it out. I'm sending you the link, Natanya, if you want to come up. You don't have to. I'm basically just gonna give a little bit of history. Now bear with me, dog. Bear with me. So first off, how are you doing, Madge?
Well, I have had the pleasure of actually living racism in every facet now that I am in the American sphere.
Oh, is that right? Wow. So tell us a little bit about these this racial, because I guess in Canada, I'm sure there's racism there, but it's not as bad as the US.
No, it's not. And I always had so much difficulty understanding like the group mentality when it's all about protecting one of their own instead of actually reflecting on what could be done for the better.
Yeah.
Like I never understood why the police was ready to just ignore everything bad that happened just because it was done to a black person.
Okay. All right. Well, if for those who don't know, if you listen to, and I still produce for Black Lives Matter, but I don't produce like I used to. I produced for them for years at the radio station that I work at, and I don't agree with everything that Black Lives Matter talks about or speak on. But shout out to Dr. Molina, good people, everybody over at Black Lives Matter. But that was the reason. That was the supposed real reason why Black Lives Matter was supposed to have been about, to really end police brutality or speak against police brutality and get people, bring awareness to the victims of police brutality and police M-word murder. So,
Exactly.
So a lot of times though, so you're saying you didn't really understand it, but I guess you've been hit with a few, I guess, racist attacks or allegations or something like that. What
What happened is that,
around?
let's say, someone in my entourage did something that was racist. I call it out. Everyone agreed that that was racist, but still the people that are working or friend, whatever, with the person that said something racist prefer to blame me because I brought awareness to it without being unkind, but not blame the white person that actually did and offended so many black people.
Yeah.
So they're mad at me for denouncing it, but they're not mad at their friend for being racist.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. See, that's what you call, I would say, Stockholm syndrome. And for those who are like new to this whole thing when it comes to racism, and especially American racism, Madge, I'm gonna send you some links. There's a good brother who wrote a book some time ago, The Compensatory Code of White Supremacy, or something like Global White Supremacy. His name is Mr. Fuller. His name is escapes my mind. His first name escapes my mind, but I know it's Fuller, Neely Fuller. And I'm gonna send you that. But there's other resources. There's a guy who has a podcast, been running for years. His name is Gus T. Renegade, and he talks about things like that, things that you're experiencing right now. He talks about workplace racism. He talks about just racism as a systematic, not like some name calling, not where someone compares, being fat is just as bad as being black because of the racism. You know how ridiculous that sounds.
But what is most ridiculous is that those people that will hear something like that, hear everyone say that this was racist, and then turn around and be mad against the black person.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Look, see, this stuff is embedded within us, and that's what I want you to do. Yeah. Natanya knows about Neely Fuller. Yep. So we're not gonna get into the questions just yet because people got questions for you, Madge, but let's just go ahead and give a little brief history of how racism affects where you're from. And your family's from Haiti, right?
Exactly, yeah.
And Haiti was the first real place of on this side of the hemisphere to gain independence from France. And
Yes.
they're still punished to this day because of them gaining independence and them wanting to be free. In fact, the French government taxed them or
Yes.
basically, yeah, it's crazy, right? I mean,
They asked for billions for the Asian community to be left alone.
wow, it's crazy. Okay, so look, I'm gonna get into a little bit of history of where I'm from. A lot of people don't know. I'm gonna break this down as far as no rush. As far as Compton goes, so for those who don't know, here, check it out. All right, let me wait. Hold on, I gotta do it like this. All right, so look, this is me narrating Compton. You know, back in slavery days or whatever, you know what I'm saying? There were a lot of people who were black people that were taken from West Africa, and they were put on these ships, these slave ships right here. You get what I'm saying? This is an example of one. And on the way to America, there was a situation where a slave ship got out of control. It was rocky. It was windy. It was a lot. It was just like on Gilligan's Island, how they say what was it when the shipwreck on a fairy tale or on this very show. Okay, all right. So that happened, man, to where one time this dang on ship got blown off course. It was supposed to go to like the Atlantic Ocean, but it ended up way on the Pacific Ocean. It ended up way over there on the Pacific Ocean, right? And the slaves got off the ship, and it was right over here in Long Beach. The slave ship landed in Long Beach, of all places, Long Beach, California. And then what happened was the slaves got off the ship and they made their way to Compton, and they took the white boys with them. You know what I'm saying? They took them or whatever, right? And then they started this city, and then next thing you know, 100 years later, bam, this is an all black city, Compton. We just came through and boom, boom, boom. Madge, I'm lying. This is bullshit. I'm
Oh my God! I was actually so like, what?
Oh my God! You're Canadian. I knew you would fall for it.
Oh my gosh. Stop it, Adele! I was like, oh my God, that's so interesting.
You're funny. No. Okay, no, look, real spill. I hope y'all like that. That was funny. I was like, let me troll her like how AT2 Tits be trolling her and everybody else be trolling. I said, let me troll Madgie. She'll get a kick out of this. That But no.
Oh my God. I was like, yeah, wow, that is so impressive.
Hey, if y'all know, I got jokes, y'all. I was just joking. That's not serious. I am a part of a historical society in Compton. And what really happened was there was a situation where, and I was just, in a part of LA called Fort Moore, where America was fighting a war against Mexico. The war, I believe the Spanish-American War, and Spanish-American War, because this was Spain, or this was Mexico, I'm sorry, and California was Mexico. During the treaty during that war, essentially.
Wow, Natanya was speaking Creole in those chats.
What'd she say? 1804.
She said, Haiti chéri, puis bon pays passé au non pam.
What does that mean?
It means Haiti, my love, Haiti is the most beautiful countries in my heart.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. I want you to just give us a little brief history of Haiti. I was just trolling before, but now I'm gonna get into the real history. So essentially, Compton was, so after California became part of the United States, there was a governor, Governor Dominguez, I believe that's who he was, and he
Hello,
was.
Jag.
Hey, Jag.
Hey.
Hey. All right, I'm going into my spiel. I just trolled Madgie. I was telling her how.
He
I
trolled
know.
me so good.
you see
Oh
it?
my
I know.
God.
And I'm glad that he's pulling your leg today so he can leave mine alone.
Yeah, you know, she know I be joking and stuff like that. But I basically gave her a breakdown of Compton and how Compton came about, and it was a slave ship that landed on the coast of Long Beach, and all these slaves came on shore, and 100 years later, boom, you know, we got Lowrider Society, we got Dr. Dre, we got Kendrick Lamar. I was just joking. Oh, it's funny as hell.
And salute to the dopest nerd, my girl. I seen you in the chat, mama. Sitting over here dropping them facts.
Yeah. Hey, I told her, like I said, I didn't even know she was Trini. Jag, we got to go to Trinidad and Tobago because, yeah, that's the
I
shit.
guess you didn't hear us on the phone. We was talking about cooking up flying fish and everything.
Oh, damn. Okay. All right. Y'all cooking up shark bake and all that too? What's good?
Yeah, and we're going to make a special crab boil for Madgie so she can stop stealing.
Thank you. I need a big crawfish bowl because I am stealing money.
The baked crawfish. Oh yeah, that was funny. Yeah, that was funny. Shout out to dumbass.
Exactly. And Danny, stop being obsessed with me. Your love is not reciprocated.
Not at all. We don't do that over here. Computer love.
Exactly.
So look. No, long story short though, Compton was pretty much supposed to have been like an all-white enclave when California became part of the United States. There was a guy named G.D. Compton. He bought this tract, and I brought up the governor because Dominguez owned all this, and then when all this land, and then when California became a state, he had to give up that land. But the treaty was like, you don't disturb the original tribes here, the Californios or none of that. And then he was supposed to, he basically parceled out his property, and I believe he had all girls. He didn't have any boys, so he wasn't able to like transfer any of his property to his male heirs. Long story short, there was a tract that was made. I forgot the name of the damn tract, but a tract is basically like a big set of land that someone could purchase. And this guy named G.D. Compton, he came down from Northern California, white guy. I believe he was I forget what was it a Methodist or Puritan, but he was one of these Christian type of guys. He purchased it. He encouraged his followers to come down to this area, and he's like, we're going to settle here. And it's supposed to be like an all-white enclave. This is in the late 1800s. And when they got here to Compton, there was this big storm, and all of the city of Compton pretty much flooded. And this is not a lie. This is for real. It flooded. All the people were mad, and they were just like, man, we getting up out of here. This is messed up. And he was like, no, don't leave, you guys. Just bear with us. Wait until springtime come. After that, then you guys will see. So Compton is in a very great situated place in the basin of LA, to where all of the soot, that property I own up there, Jag, all that soot, all that rich mineral come down from like that area to Compton, and you get like the best soil. You get all the good enriched minerals. And what happened was, all those people, after the flood subsided, they planted their crops, and that year they had like the biggest bountiful crops ever, and everybody made money, and it was just like, oh, it's on and popping. So they stayed, and they just developed Compton. Compton was pretty much just like farmland and where people were growing things and all that. Fast forward, you move up, you got, it was big in aerospace. When the Wright brothers first discovered the airplane. Shout out to Jaguar Wright's people, the Wright brothers. They had the first like aero like, what do you call these like shows where, you know, they used to show like airplanes and blimps and stuff like that. Aero show, I forget, but it was in the early 1900s. So Compton has always been like that place, but it was all white. Now I'm gonna make this quick. People who came from Compton, people don't know. Kevin Costner grew up in Compton.
Yes,
he actually grew up in Park Village, and you know, Park Village is like a crip little area. And then George Bush Jr. Actually was raised in Compton. Let me find that photo of George Bush pulling out the gun.
What?
Oh no! This is not a joke. George Bush Jr. was raised in Compton because Compton in LA at the time was a good place for oil. You know, like I was showing Jag, you roll up certain streets, and you still see like oil wells, because Compton and LA in general just had a whole bunch of oil wells that were prevalent here. So of course the Bush family, being who they are, they're oil people. And before they went to Texas, they settled in Compton. And George Bush, our president, was actually born and raised in Compton. Hold on one second. Let me pull it up real quick, because I don't know if it's gonna pull it up. This is, I got to get used to it.
Put it up.
She said, roll it up.
No, that's the music. Exactly.
You're funny. Look, this is George Bush. I don't know if this comes up like that. See, well, okay, that's George Bush pointing a little gun, and that's really him. Shout out to George Bush Jr. That's really him. I know you're like, okay, George Bush. Okay, that's the best we got out of Compton.
We have Serena Williams.
Yeah. But he's the epitome. I mean, you know, you go to Compton, you might get a gun pulled out on you. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
but yeah. Overall, though, George Bush Jr. A lot of prominent families came out of Compton. But then in like the early 60s, when the racial covenants, the Supreme Court made it to where it was like, you can't do these racial covenants anymore. Where, you know, it was like, you know, whites only, and whites can only live in this house. You know, that was deemed illegal. But there was usually deeds that would say, you know, only whites, no Jews, you know, they were really discriminatory when it came to housing in the United States, and it was in law. It was law. So that's another thing what we need to talk about, sovereignty, reparations, and stuff like that, because that was
and redlining
in place.
And what redlining is, because it's still happening today, and it's happening digitally as well.
Yeah. So long story short, when those racial covenants,
if you say that again,
whatever, when those racial covenants were lifted, basically anybody could live anywhere. You had realtors who did something called blockbusting, where they would, you know, go to the west side of Compton, and you had a lot of black folks who were already in LA, because Central Avenue goes into Compton. Central Avenue is next to Watts. There was the Watts riots in the early 60s. You had a lot of black families who were Army vets. There were a lot of companies like GE and Firestone, a lot of good companies that were in Compton, and a lot of these vets that came from World War II, with their GI Bill, with their GI loans, they can get a home now. So these realtors, they were kind of racist. They would go to like a block in Compton, and they would just, you know, sell the house to a black family. The black family will move in, and, you know, they would knock on the door of the next door neighbors and say, hey, you see they're coming. You might, if you want to sell, you better holler at me and give them their card. And then next thing you know, you had a lot of these white people who were been in Compton for years. They would sell their homes because they're like, we ain't trying to live near these, you know, and they would bounce. No, that's real. No, that's real. I'm not lying. I'm not trolling you. That's real. It was called blockbusting, and that's how West Side Compton became black like overnight. One of my good friends, he wrote a book, and I should have. That's why I said I didn't have my notes, because he wrote a book about the history of Compton. I learned a lot from him. He's a former Black Panther, and his family was one of the families that moved in, and there was a cross burn. The KKK were big in Compton. There was a cross burn on East Compton when all this stuff was going on back in the late 60s. Compton just didn't become black overnight like that. It did become black overnight because West Side Compton became all black when they did the blockbusting. So overall, I just kind of wanted to give you a little bit of history of how Compton became black and how it is today. I don't want to go too deep, but I'm sure you could relate as far as Compton, Haiti.
Well, Haiti was black for so long, and even though, like, let's say in America, you have that Compton place where now it's mostly black, but in Haiti, even when there was the French, the majority of the country was black.
Yeah,
it was always mostly black. There were just some white people that were the overseer. So it's pretty different for that. But then after, when they put out the white people, the most consequence that Haiti had was colorism.
Yeah.
A lot. Like, the big thing in Haiti is colorism.
Yeah. So have you ever seen a movie it's by
I meant to say we had 111 in the building, but it passed.
Oh, well, 3 people could leave, we'll have it. And we got 115. Have you seen a movie called 1804 by Tariq Nasheed?
No.
Have you seen any documentaries on the history of Haiti?
Well, yes.
Okay.
My family was one of because a lot of the story that I know personally are about, the dictatorship with what is his name again? François Duvalier, the intervention of the United States, because after France left, we were free, yeah, but then Haiti was basically never getting a real president for more than 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, every president stayed for 1 year, 2 year, because Haiti, each time they didn't like someone, they would make them leave.
Yeah. So okay, I get you. Yeah, that's assassin. Okay, I got you. Right, got you. Yeah.
Exactly. So then after, with François Duvalier, that was the first time that Haiti actually had some stability, but it was with a big dictator. And my family, the Kwaku family, we were so close to that dictator. Like, they were in the 1%. So that's the thing that I mostly know about.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, from what I understand, I know during history, actually during slavery, Haiti is on an island called Hispaniola. Right. Now, that's what Columbus called it, right?
Yes, exactly, because it was Spain. Because in French, Spain is Espagne. So yes. Hispaniola.
Got it. Now, it became Haiti because on the other side is the Dominican Republic, and then you got Haiti on this side.
Yeah, because the French and the Spanish, because Hispaniola was colonized by the Spanish, but then I don't know what happened. They lost something, so they gave half of the island to France. So that half was Haiti, and the other half with the Spanish was how do you call it, you?
Dominican Republic. Actually, Dominica's a different island.
Yeah. So my grandmother is Dominican.
Can I interject right quick?
Go ahead.
What's funny about that?
Yeah.
When you look at the geological history of the island that inhabits Haiti on one side, Dominican Republic on the other side, for whatever reason, every time major storms come and hit that tract of land, it's always Haiti that's destroyed.
Yep.
As of recent, because usually...
Oh, no. Since a long time. Because at the beginning, it's like in Haiti, they have a rumor that says that Haiti, because of what we did to become free during the revolution, because it was forged in blood and then source and voodoo and everything, we need to pay for it.
Right. Well, that's to me, that's bull crap, because...
when each time, like Jaguar was saying, each time every calamity that are natural, not man-made, they just
natural
hit
disasters.
you. exactly. At the end, maybe you're gonna start thinking that you're cursed.
Right. Well, see that
Understand this,
that's a
whether it's a
mind game.
curse, whether it's a, yes, but is it a mind game that calamity only hits the Afrikaners driven side and not the Latina driven side? That is beyond coincidence.
I don't want to get into the conspiracies, but I don't want to get into the
Yeah,
harp and all that too.
my grandmother is this Española Spanish person, so yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. Yeah, but no. That's interesting. I do understand that on one side of the island, it's like they still have their like the tropical and this and that, and then on Haiti side, it's barren. It was. I've seen maps to where you can see like where the Haitians would chop down the forest for this or that or whatever, and then that kind of like environmentally messed up the island to a degree where you had mudslides and things like that.
I just think that I just agree with Edie. Like, do you remember the big earthquake that happened in I think
Mhm.
2012?
Yeah.
It didn't touch freaking Dominica. Can you explain to me that?
But only Haiti.
Only Haiti,
I'm
and
gonna
then America can keep on messing with Haiti. That's why,
Yeah.
like, they literally destroyed the crop, like Bill Clinton and everything. They destroyed the rice in Haiti. Now they cannot grow rice.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't want, like I said, I didn't want to get into the conspiracies, but people are talking about it where
Bill
there's
Clinton apologized. That's just happened. The thing
Well,
with the rice.
well, Bill Clinton needs to do more than apologize. He had his hands so much,
Absolutely.
and I wanted to get into the whole kidnapping and stuff like that they do
Can
over
he
there.
There you
even
go.
really remember what
Well,
he's done as old as he is?
I'm sure he remembers that throat that he got from
You know
from
what? You need to
Winston.
stop. Apparently not, because he didn't even remember the dress.
Oh damn.
Oh my God, that disgusting man.
Well, yeah. So if people don't know the history, I was just gonna say, maybe check out that doc. That was a really good doc, 1804, the history of Haiti. And I don't go with the whole just because they use EFA and they did this and like no, I don't go with all that.
We're not talking about that.
I'm going with the whole. Well, she was just saying how
That's
people are.
long live Aristide. Aristide.
One second. Can I?
The business we need to talk. He put my family out. That's the reason why we had to run away.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
Aristide is the guy who Wow.
No, Aristide is the worst. He made the country so much worse. He gave the weapon to the kids. Kids didn't have weapon. He made it so much worse. Aristide is the worst with his creepy little eyes.
What do you think of when Wyclef was trying to run for president?
That was clearly like the America trying to mess up again with 80.
Of course. Yeah.
But
Just
I
like they're
said,
doing with Shine.
Exactly. Exactly.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they absolutely kidnapped Aristide because at the end of the day, Duvalier was still playing balls with America. Aristide was like, bye-bye, America. But he did so bad for the country. The thing that he did, he broke the country. The what is the name in English? Like the money per habitant.
GDP.
When it was GDP and 80 before Aristide, the GDP was like maybe $2-3. After Aristide, it was below, like it was at minus something. He stole from the country. He did a lot of bad thing, but at the same time, Duvalier was such a piece of shit. But I only like him better because my family was literally like that with the dictator.
Wow.
So
Wow. Yeah, Natanya had to say apologies because she was like, "Oh, I didn't know it was that bad." Like with Aristide.
Yeah, they're all bad. They're all bad. None of them, because like I can blame the United States, but at the same time I need to blame the nature of human. They go there and they just start stealing from the country. Aristide, my mom, even though she was from that higher social class, she really believed in Aristide, even if it meant that she would have to leave. Because of everything that Duvalier was doing. Oh
Wow.
no, Duvalier, Papa Doc, les Tonton Macoute. What my family did is disgusting. I'm not even gonna talk about. Anyhow,
See,
like,
you're. I have a friend from Cameroon. You know her, Jag. Ocean White, and these two they got to talk because Haiti and Cameroon they have the French connection, but it's
mhm.
she has a similar situation where her family had to leave, and there was a lot going on in Cameroon at the time when she was young. Yeah, it's very interesting. Not to pull away from the
Well,
Haiti.
you know, my grandmother's people are from Cameroon.
Yeah, I know, I know,
Mm.
I know, Jack. That's why I said maybe one day we'll just have her on because yeah, it's just interesting the connections.
I'm
Well,
gonna
I
blame
mean,
America, but I'm not gonna act as if us Asians did anything good either in that situation. Duvalier was making entire family disappeared.
Yeah.
Like if I'm just gonna
kind of
tell
like
one
the problem
story.
that we're having at the border.
Yes, but worse, like for Duvalier, he would just hear that you were talking badly about him. He would have his tonton Macoute go to your house and SA your wife, your kid,
Wow.
just like that, like that.
Oh, you
Wow.
mean like Idi Amin used to send them out?
I suppose so,
Is Idi
but
Amin the guy that he had General butt naked? When that
I'm gonna
I
say
mean,
Aristide was worse for the country than Papa Doc, and that's crazy to say.
well, you remember Idi Amin was the last, what was it, the last king of Scotland?
That's King of Scotland, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, shout out to Forrest Whitaker. He did a really
He
fantastic
yeah,
job.
he did a great job. Shout out to that brother.
Um, but you know, when Idi Amin turned mad, he did terrible things to his people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
mean, it had gotten to the point where he started turning human cadavers that he made cadavers into Picasso paintings in real life.
Wow.
Oh
You
Jesus.
know, we have had monstrous people from all races do all kinds of things, from all countries do all
Exactly.
kinds of things.
E-
And
e-
I
Evil
think,
doesn't have color.
not at all.
Of course not.
Not at all. Nor
Mm-mm.
does it have a soul.
Mm,
Exactly.
mm,
Exactly.
mm. Okay.
Mhm.
So Jag, look, why don't you chime in?
For
Let's
what? Y'all don't need me. I'm about to go back to the bathroom.
oh God.
They don't put the bad apple and the bunch as Asian just because they are.
Well, yeah. I mean, nobody
What? What
can.
did she what is this
What it?
person
What does that mean?
to do so confuses correction?
I
Do not.
am I am insulting the government. I am insulting the people that come out, like let's say Aristide. The people believed in Aristide. Like he people were really having so much hope, but power corrupts.
Yep, absolutely.
People
And
had a
see,
lot of hope in Hitler too.
there you go.
Exactly.
And see, that's the thing where
The-
it's like, well, democracy. When we talk about real democracy, I mean,
Mhm.
democracy really just translates to mob rule, you know. But
Exactly.
but anyway, let's. I don't want to go too deep. Um, no, Jag. I was just saying, like, as far as like the history of Philly, and just in general, because Madge didn't go deep. She just was talking about how things have happened and things have transpired and how her family's connected to current things that are going on in Haiti. So I'm just
Yeah.
saying how
My
black.
family is a big family in AD. Most Asian know my family name.
Nice.
That's why it's just I know that story. And Jack, we were also talking at the beginning that I was extremely surprised before hanging out with American. I didn't understand how a police officer would look at another police officer being the most racist and disgusting, and then just back their friends. But now with the whole situation with Mr. Fatphobia equal racism, it is the first time I actually saw that.
Mm.
Yeah, she was
Well,
explaining that.
welcome to America, baby.
Living in
Yeah.
a.
Like,
Nothing wrong.
is that just normal? Like someone
Yeah.
says something racist, and when they get confronted, then they blame the black person.
I mean, it's normal when you're dealing with trolls and weirdos. Yeah.
Well, those are not trolls and weirdos. They are mods who are boycotting when I'm here somewhere.
Well, what I will say is this. Anyone who does not understand that Maggie handled that like an absolute pro, that she made the right choice. And Maggie, if you don't mind me disclosing, we had a private conversation about it. And I told you that I thought what you did was the smart and humane thing to do. And it shows grace, class, and decorum. And anybody who doesn't like it, they should probably just avoid you. And they
Yeah.
should definitely avoid me. That whole thing is disgusting. It's I'm so sick and tired of people not wanting to just admit that they were wrong about something. Just admit that you were wrong and move on.
Mhm.
That's
Like I
all.
said, yeah, because literally they're blaming me for the consequences of him insulting every black person and basically trying to make my situation as if I was a bad person because I exposed racism. Like they wanted me to be a coon. You know what 82 accused you of? That's what
Yeah,
they wanted from me.
Yeah.
which is weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. And that's why it really doesn't deserve a whole lot of conversation because it's a bunch of people that are trying to change the outcome of their poor choices. Exactly, Natanya. Integrity and class. And that's, and when you're working and operating from an integral place, you're working from a complete place, which means that everything that you did, you can be complete with it. If someone chooses not to be complete with it, then that's their lack of integrity. That ain't got nothing to do on you. Ain't got no nothing. And you know what? And that's why I hate labels. Because
Yeah.
the only reason that this conversation has relevance is because of the labels.
Yeah.
If we weren't worried about talking about people's color, talking about people's size, talking about people's money, talking about people's jobs, if we weren't so busy gossiping about the details of each other, we might actually get an opportunity to learn how to appreciate one another as whole human beings. There's a lot of that goes on. People want to pick this part, want to pick that part. They want to love people in pieces, but never have the courage to love them to pieces.
Mm.
There's a
Wow.
difference.
Wow.
See, when you love someone to pieces, you love all of them, every last little teeny little tiny thing from the good to the bad to all of that. See, that's complete unconditional love. But when you just love a piece of somebody, you get to ignore the rest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like for me, I'm not surprised. Well, I'm surprised because I'm not used to it. It was something that I was always asking myself. How can you see bad thing happen and then because someone is your friend or something, you decide to blame the actual victim? This for me was insanity. But then to see it happen in my face when
Sweetheart,
everyone can agree, it was just
now
crazy.
you know what it feels like to be a black American.
Yes, that's exactly what I felt.
Mm.
It was
Mm.
because we talk about it. We're like, Maggie, you're Canadian, you don't understand. And I was like, I'm trying to understand, but no black American is surprised of what is happening right now.
Oh,
But I
God,
am.
no, honey.
Exactly.
Why would anybody be surprised? Oh, Shrine, thank you so much for the super sticker here
Thank
on
you.
the
Thank you.
set.
Thank you.
But it's funny. They want I'm a coon and you're I don't know. You're an elephant. Okay? You're an
Exactly.
elephant and I'm a giraffe. And that's that. That's because that's how much sense the rest of this crap makes.
Yeah. I swear to you, I was just like, I have been so nice to that man. We were all good. And then to learn that I am being boycotted because I did not become a coon.
Who's
And I
boy?
was like,
You're being boycotted.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. They're supposedly boycotting her.
Who's boycotting?
the mods with because they are, they love Shane, so they blame me for what happened with Shane.
You know what?
Yeah.
They'd have been better off just blaming me.
Oh no, they're scared of you. They love it when you're there. Like they were there in the chat when you were there with the Sean Atwood. But when I went on the Daily Show the morning, they all left. They made a big scene out of it because how dare I not be a coon?
Yeah, they
Well,
they need to chill the fuck out on that. Y'all coming after Maggie, we gonna have to.
I don't know. It's feeling a little cheeky. And yes, Natanya, I absolutely agree. They are gaslighting.
Exactly.
And that means
Oh
if
yeah,
they're willing to gaslight you, then it's time to just reevaluate what you want to do with your platform.
Yeah. You
exactly.
you
Because me supporting white people and everything, that's cool. But I'm not gonna act as if one of those white person is racist, I'm not gonna take the side of the white person because that's my friend. I'm gonna call you out. This
and
is
that
friendship.
and that's what I'm even pointing out with this whole situation here. And I'm glad you tapped me in and said, hey, this is what's going on. Can we speak on
Mhm.
it? I'm like, yeah. See, the thing is racism isn't just name calling. You know what I'm saying? Racism is exactly what you're going through right now, man. Just like they have
Yeah,
the
all those
power.
all those white people boycotting me
They have the
because I
power to do that.
dare.
It right. Like
Exactly.
that's
Mhm.
ridiculous. Now, guess what? As now your family, we about to call that out. Like you can let everybody know, and that's why I even prefaced everything. Like I still produce for Black Lives Matter. Like I said, I don't
Mhm.
agree with everything that Black Lives Matter is about, but you got a family here. You got people that will back you. You got people that you could talk to. That's why I mentioned. I said, go pick up a few things about Neely Fuller, the book that he has, and workplace racism. He speaks on that, and
Mhm.
this type of hive mind, or what's the word I would really say? It's not really hive mind. It would just be that.
For me, that's a cult.
Well, that's what racism is. Racial
It's like
subjugation,
so
though.
weird. I
Racial.
can't believe that their boss said this was racist. The boss under said this is racist. And they decided, they look at the situation and they're like, nah, girl, the black girl who denounced it, because I'm not the only black person who denounced it, but it's all my fault.
Yeah. Yeah, they need to be called out, and I will.
Actually, I got a better idea. How about we ignore them? Because that's nothing more than a distraction. Because, as always for me, it comes down to the timing.
But they're not
The second,
boycotting me on my channel. Well, they are
it,
boycotting me on
it
my channel, which doesn't matter. But on they're trying to make it difficult for me to work with their boss because I dared. Like they're gonna like they were talking to Sean
Sean
on.
Atwood
Mhm.
is so fond of you. And
I
Sean
know.
Atwood took the time on the week where his documentary that half of these people been running around saying wasn't real, wasn't going to happen, wasn't going this. On the week that he's busy dealing with that, he took the time to come to your platform
Yep.
and sit with you and
Yep.
ask you what you needed done and what you felt as though should be done. And in the midst of all of that, you said, don't fire him. Not on my account.
Yeah.
I just want to know why he did what he did. And maybe that's the problem that these people are having because if you get to the bottom of why he actually did what he did
Mhm.
outside of his medication issues,
Well, I'll say it like this: any of
maybe
those,
it would look worse than what it is.
Jag. I just want to say this: any of those mods that have an issue with Madge and you're a mod of Jag, your wrench will be automatically removed. Like I've removed some other wrenches, and I told y'all to come holler at me personally. That same thing goes with this situation because I don't appreciate that. I'm a counter racist. I was bringing up the fact that I work with Black Lives Matter, and I don't agree with everything, but I'm still a counter racist, and I'm gonna protect children. I'm gonna protect the black women who are worthy of protection, and I'm gonna stand on. I'm gonna bring justice. That's what it is. What they're doing is not in a spirit of justice. If they're gaining up on you, on some, I mean, come on, get out
Like
of
I
here.
said, I was not a coon. How dare I go against my white master? And the worst part is their boss knows that this is fucked up, but they refuse to see it, and they are trying to make it difficult for me to move on from the situation
Well,
because I
you know,
should be punished.
they're making it difficult for themselves. And I'm just
Exactly.
gonna say this. It's very simple. If there are any of these mods who also sit on my channel,
Oh, they getting
the wrench has to be removed
it
because
will
I
be.
don't agree with what they're doing to you.
It will be.
Um, you had a big day yesterday. You and Steph had a great, moment there. Everything was wonderful. This should be the time that your mods should be getting excited for. See, and this is why I did that mod live.
Yep.
Mhm.
On what is the role of a mod? The
Thank you,
role of a
Material.
mod is not to tell the channel holder and owner what to do. You are a moderator. And see, this is the issue that I'm having with a lot of this wrench culture.
Hmm.
Because there's a lot of people that like going around collecting wrenches just for the ability to be able to incite issues to help build their channels.
What'd you call them? Wrench whores?
Yeah,
Hmm.
wrench sluts.
Hmm.
And guess what? You're not the only one that's having problem with your mods because Just D is also having a problem with another one of her mods that got into an argument with her and said, "Oh, well, I support Jag, but I just don't follow her."
The fuck?
Exactly.
I mean, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. The whole hive mind shit. If a person don't support you, Jag, okay, cool. But at the same time, it's like, take a back seat, shut the fuck up, or like you say, it ain't about these damn wrench whores. But check this out.
Hmm.
I'm gonna put it out there like that. If y'all picking on Madge, we are about justice. This is not. It's not about black white. It is about justice though. And if you're practicing racism, guess what? Fuck you. And you can't roll with us. You can't roll with the animal kingdom, the jags, the owls, and the wolves. You know what I'm saying?
And
Thank
that's
you.
cool, honey. But honestly, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm sick and tired of all of these distractions.
Okay.
I'm tired
We
of
ain't,
all
we,
of
But not
I'm
gonna
no,
lie,
I'm
Jack, this
we,
broke my heart.
I
Like,
know
I'm
it
not
did.
gonna
I
lie.
know it did.
It broke
And
my
guess what?
heart to
And
try
guess
to
what?
be a good
Maggie,
person.
how do you
Yeah.
think it made me feel when four of the mods, I'm sorry, five of the mods who had been sitting with me like we do in our private chat, pretending to be supporters, some of them for almost a year and a half straight,
Jesus
did what they did
Christ.
to me? I want you to think about that. I want you to think about celebrating birthdays with these people, checking up on them, asking them how they're doing, being a part of their life, and allowing them to be a part of yours. I get it. I get it. But I'm going to tell you this right now, honey.
Mhm.
Be grateful that it happened. Be grateful that it happened now because these people had the ability to alter your platform. And for all you know, if they're conspiring against you now, they've probably been conspiring against you.
yeah.
Like, I
Mhm.
don't ever believe that when people do something and make a big deal out of something that doesn't make any sense, it's because they're using that to cover up what their real issue is.
Mhm.
It's like a woman suspecting that her lover or her spouse is cheating on her.
That's
You know
because
what I'm saying?
that's because
And then she starts, you know, coming up with all kinds of things, and it's feeling this way and it's feeling that way. Usually it's because they are.
mm,
But guess what? When you approach that person about it and you say, hey, this is what I'm thinking, they're not going to say, oh, yeah, I'm a piece of crap and I've been doing you dirty behind your back. They're going to blame it on the nearest and dearest and closest distraction they possibly can. Because the truth is, Shane shouldn't even be a topic of discussion
at all.
for you
No.
or for your mods. It should have been handled. Sean came by, everything. English Sean snapped into action, and that should be that. So if people are still running their mouths, it means they are passively aggressively trying to force their will. And what it sounds like to me is that you just got some troll ass mods that have been looking
Yep.
Oh
for a
yeah,
reason.
they're organizing. Like they literally, I came on the live and one of them that I'm not gonna name was just like, okay, I'm leaving now. Do then after learn that they are basically doing a coalition and going after mod that are pro me.
Well, then let's make this very clear. Gather up the names of who it is.
No, I kind of know. I
And
kind
if
of
no,
know.
no, no, gather up the names of who it is, get it to me. And I don't know, maybe we should do a little sniffing into who these mods really are and whether or not they have multiple screen names, whether or not they're in other who do they have wrenches for?
Well,
You know,
Madge,
and
look, remember, I done already busted one out for blocking Madge, remember?
Yep.
I understand that, sweetheart. But my point is this. It's just time to handle up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, from this point forward, I think it would be smart to avoid these situations that when someone asks for a wrench, they turn in who they wrenching for.
Hmm.
Boom.
I want to know everywhere you have wrenched, everywhere you are currently wrenching.
Boom.
Because a lot of these mods are wrenching on competing platforms, keeping the nonsense going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they blame me, but they are the one continuing talking about racism. This was supposed to end.
Well, they're talking about it because they want to keep talking about it because they have an objective.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got to stop listening to what people say and you got to watch what they do.
Hmm.
Exactly.
I
Like
don't
I
Exactly.
pay
said, I
attention
was
to the
not
tongue.
expecting that. I was not expecting that
Yeah.
both
Did you
of
just
everyone saying is racist, but let's blame the black person because
Haven't you
how
noticed
dare
that
she?
every time you have come over a new threshold, every time you have beat a new odd, there's somebody attached to you that keeps dragging right on back?
Yep.
new
They're
level, new level?
trolls. They're
Yep.
trolls.
Yep. Yeah.
Let them go and go into your back studio and look at what's on that blocked list. You might find that you have a bunch of real supporters that they've been silently blocking all of this time. Because, in my opinion, the way your channel's going, there's no reason you shouldn't be at 10K subscribers.
Oh, she's gonna get there. She's gonna get there.
I know she's
And
going to
and
get there.
and
The
Like I
question
said,
is
they're
no, no,
trying to block my opportunity, but everyone is behind me except them who are trying to put pressure on other people's channel so that
then
I don't
leave
have
them
any
behind
opportunity.
you. Leave them behind you. And you are a Jaginator.
Yes, I am.
Please let these people know that I am now their enemy.
oh,
Act
I don't think they
accordingly.
want me as the enemy. They don't want me the enemy as well. Because in all honesty, I know a Jag's a beast, but you fuck with the wolf, you
Yes.
get the fangs. Shout out to AT as the homegirl, just D calls him Tig old bitties, A2 titties. He he I think he has like 121 people in his live right now, and I have more than that, and he has like way more followers than me. And he was mad because I commented on he made a short about the situation between academics and Drake. Speaking of Canadians, he made a little short about it, and I was like, dude, I did a whole little thing about that. He's like, why are you talking to me? Like he went into Karen mode because I just commented and said, hey, yeah, I did a whole little live about that, and it was fire. But shout out to him. He's the biggest troll, the godfather of chewed food. He calls himself the
He's
godfather.
not the biggest troll. He's not the biggest troll.
No,
No,
Didi.
he's
He
not the
really
biggest.
isn't.
I mean,
He really isn't the
Didi,
biggest. What he
like
is,
as far as size.
No,
I mean,
Cheryl.
like all of we could talk about this stuff until the cows come home, and it would never be enough. They never stop.
Yes.
They never stop, which means we need to we need to leave all of that where it's at. Madgie, you let me know who's bothering you.
Yeah.
Okay,
I got it. No, I got it. Because the one thing that these people do not want is to have me as an enemy on these YouTube streets. Look at everybody that's tried to come up against me. They sent a whole army after me, and they still licking their wounds from how I kicked their ass in 2024. They're not ready for how they about to get their asses kicked tomorrow. And I think that there are some people in the backdrop that are just working to create a whole bunch of this, and this because don't nobody want to see the troll ducking receipt
Uh-oh.
released.
That's tomorrow.
And I just find it funny that all of this calamity has been coming up ever since we announced that troll ducking.
Exactly.
Maybe your mind's got a problem with that receipt. Maybe they are the chicken inside the turkey. See how that works.
Exactly. I don't know what is their objective. All I know
do.
is that they
want to piss you off.
Yes, they want to.
Well, here's what we're gonna do. This is not this. We didn't call this setting a mess because I would have called it setting a mess. This will sound like some mess. So you know what to do. Send over who you need to send over. We're gonna handle it in the back, and yeah, we got your back. Don't trip. We already know what time it is. Yeah, but
and for 82 who called us a coon, we are not coon. We are just pro equality. Shut up.
He's the biggest coon. I dare him to say let's debate. Like,
listen to me. He would take money from the devil.
He was with Chris Todd.
Right. His name
Courtney Burge.
A white boy who calls himself Jamal T. Millwood. How coonish is that? He needs to get a Coon Train Award.
He is sitting there. He interviewed a white man who stole a name from a black man's book. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, that stolen book, he puts out another stolen book, just totally disrespecting a dead woman's words.
Yeah.
If that ain't cooning, I don't know what is. Like, listen to me. He already got the color. Let's just get him some pink lip gloss and call him Sambo and get him out there to start dancing. Soft toe tapping on salt and rice.
That guy, yeah.
So when he called Jag a coon, I was like, "You're crazy, man. You're crazy."
Well, he did all that in the backdrop to bring Shane on and to try to shame Sean and call him racist because it was all for views. He wasn't, like I said, he's a scavenger. He's not really for the information. He's a scavenger. And then, like I said, I'm even done with just talking about him. I'm just laughing because he's doing a live now, and I have way less followers, and we got more people over here.
And that's fine, and we don't need to keep acknowledging that either, honestly.
We don't.
Oh, poor
No, we
little
really
baby.
no. We really don't, because the only thing they gonna do is take that clip and then make a whole hour live
I,
about how we're
that's
complaining
that's fine.
about them.
I will
No,
get
not
me
really.
me. I will give him.
At this point in
He
time,
can
the reason why they're behaving the way they're behaving is because they're out of Jaguar Wright content. They
right.
don't want
This
to
is not.
say it.
This is not
No, no,
Jaguar
Oh
Wright
no.
my,
Do
content.
me a favor. Do
This is
me a
my
favor.
content. He's
they're
talking about
they're
me,
going
and
on
he's
like we
desperate.
not gold. They're
You're
going
not
on like
listening to
we not
you're
gold.
not listening to what I'm saying though. There is a greater systemic issue here.
Mm,
The issue is they have been putting plants in my life to gaslight me and inflame me and put me in bad situations just for the purposes of trying to have me thrown in a hospital or a jail cell or a grave.
Now the thing is,
Now that they no, I'm not finished.
now
Now that they
I
are
know
out,
you. I know you're not finished. What
so
I
then
was
why are you
saying, what I was saying was, you can pick up what you're gonna say,
no,
but what I
because if
was
I can't finish it, I don't want to finish it.
go ahead,
Honestly,
go ahead and
all of this
finish it.
crap for me, no,
Go ahead and
all of this
finish it.
crap for me is upsetting.
Go ahead and finish it.
I understand, Jag.
It is upsetting
Yeah,
for
exactly.
me,
Mm-hmm.
period. Nobody has gone through what I've gone through with these people. None of you know these people better than I do.
Absolutely not.
I wish people would stop acting like I don't know all I know. Now, what they're doing to harm my life. And what they're doing now, they're doing to scare everyone who supports me and who is around me away from my life. That's what this is. They're addicted to trolling Jag. And now that we are taking it away from them, and now that they are losing their stance in the algorithm, this is all they have left. Why give them more? Why give them more? They're starving. Their channels are dying. Let's let them die.
But they won't die. They are
Yeah, they
like
will.
cockroaches.
Yeah, they will. You want to know how
You-
they're going to die? You want to know how they're going to die? We're
oh,
going to
I
get
thought you were
those
done.
15,000 names
I,
done on that petition. We are going to demand that the government do something about them and make them do their job and get rid of them. I have not gone through this for a half a decade to not see every last one of them thrown in jail. And that's
Allegedly.
all I got to say about that.
okay, I'm glad that's what you have to say. Here's my comeback or counter, because in all honesty, when you mention certain individuals, you give them more light, shine, power. That's how powerful you are. You have to recognize when to leave these trolls in the dust and not say their even name. Like, I can say AT2 because I don't give a fuck about that fat piece of shit.
See, and that's
it's
the sad
let
part
me
about it. That's
let me
the
talk.
sad part about it
Let
that
me
you
talk.
don't see that
Jag,
you
Let me
are
talk.
me.
Jag.
Okay, so do I
Let's
gotta mute
Odell
you? Let
finish,
me
please.
talk. 'Cause you're not even you're not even. I let you talk, and you didn't let me talk. Listen up. You're that powerful to where you're giving these people fuel. Stop mentioning their names. Let's let the lawyers do what they do on the background. You continue to be great. I'm just giving you the same exact what I just said, what you just said. There's no need to even mention. I can mention that fat fuck, but do you see me mentioning everybody else all the time? No, I just said that just because I'm like.
Let's be clear on this. If I
Oh, okay.
hadn't have
So
mentioned the names,
are you gonna
let's be clear.
let me land?
Let's be
You gonna
clear
let me
on this.
land? Are
Go
you
ahead,
gonna let me
man.
land? Are
Go
you gonna
ahead,
let me
man.
land? Are you just gonna are you gonna keep over talking me?
No,
Are you
because
gonna
I
let
don't
me
think you
land?
understand how upsetting this is.
No. I understand.
Jag,
I
let
understand
him
you being
land.
upset. I understand you being upset. But like I said, you actually give these people more light and shine when you mention.
Waiting on this man to land is like waiting to land at LaGuardia Airport.
Yep, and you better
And that's why
you
you
better have
love
your
him,
luggage,
Jack.
and you
And
better
that's
have
why
your
you love
luggage.
him.
You giving these people mentioning their names give them more light and shine. Stop
Yeah,
mentioning their names. That's number
yeah,
one. That's what I will
yeah,
say. I understand
yeah.
that they are out to do what you need to. I was on the phone with somebody who was in the FBI office today. We're getting stuff together. Don't even like you. You should even say you. All these people, I can say them because there's only a few specific people that I'm going after, but I can say what I need to say and say who I need to say. You shouldn't even say anything because what's going on in the backdrop, and you know what's going to come next month. So like, why are you even tripping? Just let them die off. You let them die. Don't even
You
mention
want to
their
know
name.
what's funny?
Why are you upset, Jack? What is going on?
Because everyone swears to God they understand all of this better than I do.
No one says
I'm
that.
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what I do know.
I still didn't land, but okay.
For five. Okay, well then land.
Yes, land.
I'm basically am gonna say this, Jag. Continue to be great, just like this damn documentary, that Diddy doc, that they pulled. They took your words from 2 years ago, and they used it, and it's so relevant now. And they're like, everybody's like, oh shit, she's on point. Like you already know how powerful you are. You know what it is. Let's stop mentioning these trolls, and let's get you. I can do troll patrol all day. Let's just get you on your roll, and that's what we're doing.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Have you landed yet?
If you forcing me to land, then shit, go ahead.
Yes. I'm so sorry, Jack. It's just how you talk is funny, but please continue. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, dear.
Understand this. For 5 years, these people have been doing this shit to my life, and they've been getting away with it. And every time I went to the police and reported it, every time I went to the FBI and reported it, every time I went, gathered all the text messages, all of the call logs, all of the everything. Guess what? Nobody did anything. And guess what? When I talked to people in real life who were watching this crap, they didn't believe it either. They thought it was all orchestrated. If I didn't keep mentioning their names until it made it through the firewall that they have built around keeping the truth from getting out, none of you would know about it either.
That's the truth.
I had to keep talking about it until I could get the right eyes looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, nobody would care, and they would still be
That's
getting away with what they've been doing.
So, do you realize that you got bigger? There's a bigger situation going on, and people are paying attention.
I know there's a bigger
There-
situation going on. I'm
there's
not
a
sitting
big
here
guy
asking
who's
adults
gonna
he's done
handle
with these
that shit.
motherfuckers. I'm trying to get rid of them all.
Okay, so how? Besides mentioning them,
We're not going to, number one, you really don't hear me mention them that much
no, you don't. You don't.
at all.
You don't.
I only deal with the relevant and pertinent information to make sure that our audiences are getting the real at all times. Do you think I feel like dealing with any of this shit?
Hell no.
So to empower Madgie, because she's going through. Honestly, Maggie's the clout now. Like you've been the clout. They're
I am.
clout chasing.
I'm the. I'm
They're
the
clout
clout
chasing
of
Madgie
Jack.
now. So to empower Madge, what advice do you have for her?
I already gave it to her. Tell me who the fuck it is so I can go hunt them down.
Why do you have to do the work? You don't have to do anything.
I will tell you
Because the
behind the
things that I
scenes.
need to do, I don't need to discuss them with anybody else.
That is true.
Yeah.
I just want them to let me be able to do my fight.
Well,
They
number
are
one,
being an
you
entrance.
ain't nobody going. You ain't gotta wait for nobody to let you do shit. You do what you want to do.
Mhm.
And if they don't like it, they can kiss all the black coon ass that they can find.
Exactly. That is how
And if
much
they
of
play,
another coon we are.
and if they play too hard, then they all need to remember how I play hard. I'll run your asses off of this app just like I've done everybody else. I done drug Tasha K to her knees, and y'all worshipped her as your troll god. Anybody that thinks I'm going to stand by and let anybody do to me or do to them what has been done to me is crazy. And that's just that. So, honey, you're absolutely right. None of us really need to be talking about these people.
But they will continue to talk about us and invent fight. That's
No,
just what they
they
do.
can't invent anything that we don't let them invent.
You'll be surprised. Like, um, D the robot is saying that I was begging Lamisha for an interview.
I
They
know.
don't care.
Honey,
They're just
listen
gonna
to me.
start talking shit.
And that's what they do. And that's why when I heard that you were a crawfish boil bandit, I came right over and told you.
That shit was funny. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was hilarious. I was like, damn. I don't even
That's
think
how
people
desperate
fucking
she
crawfish
was
like that.
to try to make you something like her. Because the truth is, when people are accusing you of doing things that you don't do, it's because they're doing them. I want y'all to think of every last one of these troll weirdos that has accused one of us of one thing or another. It's them doing it.
Yeah. Because she said I don't take care of my kids, but she don't take care of hers. But I don't even want to go there.
She
How can you
created
take care of your
oh,
children? You're online all day
How
like
you
a
online
crackhead.
9 hours a day and you don't take care of your kids? It's crazy.
exactly. And that she created a big maggot with
Hmm.
uh
We saw it with a perm.
it was so cute.
You want to
should-
know what's
You should get
crazy?
a pet snake for that. But go ahead.
Yeah,
You wanna
I
know
was like,
what's-
this is the cutest thing ever. I know it's to insult me, but it was really cute.
We might fuck
But
around and
see-
make that. We may make that merch for you.
No, we not. No, we not. It's cute over there.
Exactly,
It's a
Jack.
joke.
Because you know what
You know,
happens?
No,
it was to
You turn
insult
around
me.
and do that, and then she's gonna want to file a lawsuit and
no,
say
it's a
that you
joke.
stole it from her channel. She's gonna
Exactly.
want to issue out copyright strikes.
Right.
She's gonna
It's
want
a
to take
joke.
everybody to court and then say that we stole her stuff like she stole them artists' artwork that she uses on her channel. You know, I just don't want to do it.
The joke
Yeah,
went over
no,
your
it
head.
was a joke, my love. It was a
Yeah.
joke.
The joke went over her head like I was trying to land and I had to dip back up. and-
Exactly. She was like, "Stop landing. This
I had
is
to-
war."
Yeah, damn it.
See, I fucks people up in real life. I don't, and I'm not talking about
Exactly.
physically. I'm just saying like, there needs to be, financial damages. Like Jag is like, you just don't know. There's so many. They're gonna by the end of the year, people are gonna be these trolls are just gonna be. I don't even want to say
In
it.
jail.
Eh, they're gonna be somewhere.
In jail and banned. God
Why?
damn
Why
it.
did Crazy Alice?
Okay, crazy Alice from
bitch.
Dallas. Okay, crazy Alice from Dallas. I'm gonna have to ban you. Wait, should
Who
I
is
ban her?
that?
She
Shots
said
fired.
she farted in Jag's face, and
What?
she's like, "What?" Oh my god! I'm ready to go. I was gonna let everybody know.
That Uncle Mike is live, and
Yay.
Uncle Mike is cool with you still, right?
Yeah, maybe we'll get around to Philly history one day.
Well, let's go ahead and do the Philly history. I was
No,
waiting. Look,
I'm over it now. You got me upset.
why I get you upset?
I don't want to talk about you. You want to know about Philly history?
What?
Read it in the goddamn encyclopedia.
That's
Listen to me.
fucked up.
Why are you
No.
obsessed, Jack? Is it
Because
of
because I
the
don't
troll?
like this shit. I don't like people picking on you.
No, I don't like people picking on.
And
you,
I don't know
Jag,
why
or
you couldn't
Madgie.
wait until we finished the live to talk about this upsetting shit. I'm already upset from earlier today. And you know that.
I know.
Like,
Listen,
we still got unfinished business
I know.
in real life.
I know.
So this
know.
is like, I feel like everything that I love is being attacked just because people have grown to love me or care about me or agree with me or support me in any way. I'm
Well,
tired of watching people get fucked over. This has been happening in my life for 15 years.
I know. I know.
And now, oh, going on Discord, infiltrated my entire internet
Well,
and phone.
well, guess what? That's a topic of discussion. In all honesty, that's what we were going to talk about. In fact, I hit Liz up. Liz, your girl Liz, and she has some insight on that. She has some insight on Rumble as well. I mean, not Rumble, but what's that one? Roblox. We look, Jag. Trust me, I understand.
I'm sorry, Jag. I didn't
I
want to
understand.
upset you. I feel that you're triggered because
No, I'm off. Oh, get this goofy bitch the fuck up out of here.
Oh,
God, no. Where's my
God.
phone?
I got it.
Who?
Don't
Hell
worry.
yeah.
Don't even say the name. Don't see.
Get
Don't say
Fred
the
the
name.
fuck up. Get that
No,
Fragalicious bitch.
Don't say her. Don't say the name.
Voldemort. I'm gonna just call her Voldemort.
No, look. I mean, in all honesty, people, there's a petition that we're pushing because, yeah, this stuff is serious and it's deeper than what people even realize. Like, you can call the FBI on certain people and they're still protected. Like I said, the cold part about it is going over the FBI's head. I'll just say it like that because it's gotten that bad where, I'll just say this too, because someone mentioned Discord. Don't have your kids on Discord.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
It's bad news.
And Jag, you're not alone. I'm sorry that they made your. It's horrible what you went through. Like, I'm just living it for like not even a week, and my mouth is on the floor. So I'm so grateful that you're both here to protect me from this. Thank you.
And guess what? We're grateful that you're bitch. How
Whoosh!
many fucking accounts you gonna come through, hero?
Who you?
Get the fuck out of here, whore.
Voldemort is still there. Voldemort is still there.
Demon whore.
Oh Lord, that's the thing. Like,
It is so important to remain emotionally balanced, to work to correct.
Do you
one's
see that
mind.
bullshit that she said?
I didn't see it, but I'll see it
I
later.
didn't see it.
I'll see it
Understand
later.
this. Just because you had that fat cunt Bridget over there with you trying to do commentary about shit you don't know nothing about. You keep running around calling my man stuff that he's not. I promise you.
Oh no, she's
It's
getting
fucking cold as shit, bitch.
She's
The
getting
fucking Michigan
sued.
River.
She's
The
getting-
Michigan Lake Michigan.
Hey,
Bitch,
no,
you want to go swimming in the...
No, see, the thing is there's no need to even that's what I just said. It is so important to remain.
No, because see, this is an important moment right now.
It is so important to remain emotionally balanced. I'm suing everybody that said anything about me all crazy. I ain't tripping
I
on that.
understand that. That's not the point.
What's the
point
point?
is what your mods is doing to you right now, Madgie.
Yeah, exactly.
That crazy Fraggle Rock bitch did the same thing to me. The exact
so
same
sorry.
thing.
Yeah, that's why you got to get a grip on these moderators, and who if they're trying to do what they're doing. We got your back. Don't trip.
Exactly. No, but I'm so grateful that I won't have to suffer like Jag has suffered, because I have you to protect me from that. Because I can understand why Jag now is just, she wants to, because it just reminds her of everything that ever happened in those last 5 years. And it's just horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. What the?
Yeah.
Voldemort is still there, by the way.
No, that's the
now
last channel.
that's called harassment. So it's all
What
good.
the?
That's pretty much called harassment. Like, yeah, that's ridiculous.
I am bamboozled. Like, this is a crazy person. Don't care.
That was my head mod before Ayasha.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Sent to me by the troll farm. Making deals on pow charges because she was trying to unalive her very much younger neighbor.
Yeah, Madge, you ain't got to necessarily worry about that in Canada because I know they don't really
No.
have those issues. But you do got people that'll just, she like Jag is really upset because of all the people that were placed into her life, and then
Exactly.
you got a bunch of people who are here now to try to get people away from her. Like the situation even with you is lightweight, an attempt to try to get people get you even away from Jag. I see it time and time again. I see it all over. So I understand, I understand.
You know what, Kimmy? You I was waiting for that Millie Jackson one to show up, bitch.
I blocked that one too, so you know that.
No, I
Wolfgang
want
is like, I'm so fast.
I want y'all to note what you just saw. That was the same person. I bet you the next one she comes. Yeah, those were all the same person. Those were all 4 of her 8 channels.
Yeah, and that's
And then
why
she came back with the last one. Are you gonna come back with Sandra Braggs Wilson next? Because that's one of your troll accounts too. Frag.
Yeah. Now
Come on by here.
that's when I when we set all the lawsuits up. I'm a witness to how, and everybody in the chat is a witness to how they try to get her riled up. Like, this is not normal. This isn't something that, like I said, me myself, I've only been through it for a minute, but for the most part, I've seen it, and I'm like, yeah, this isn't cool. These people
This is insane.
It's gang stalking. These people are dogpiling.
But that's insanity.
Yeah.
And they talk about my mental health.
Yeah. But yeah,
they want
Natanya,
me to be,
please. Oh my God.
They want me to be as crazy as them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they keep on trying to gaslight you, saying that you're, because, I heard Danny saying, oh, she thinks I'm a multiple people. Bitch, you are.
Yeah.
We all know this.
She is. No, but people in the chat, y'all really got to understand that these people are so invested in the downfall. It's sad. But like I said, there's a lot of great help coming. Just don't be mad when y'all see where this help is coming from. But yeah, these people, man, are off the hook. If it was up to me, if there was no cameras and no internet, you already know how this would have how it went down. This would have been handled a long time ago. But we got to be civil, and we got to, like I said, you got to remain emotionally balanced.
It's hard.
Work your mind pattern. I know.
How about I be emotional and you be balanced, and we'll figure it out in the middle?
That's what's happening. That seems like that's what the fuck is happening.
Yeah, because, like, sincerely, I just feel like Black American, you have such a different thing. Like, I cannot imagine. I'm just in shock of everything that happens, and I think I barely lived anything yet.
No, not yet, honey.
Exactly.
Honey, wait till I take you to a block party.
Oh.
Trust me, I'll make sure you get to make it. I'll make sure you get to make it to the basement door first, just in case shots ring out.
Oh my God, this never happened to me ever.
Oh yeah, girl, you need to be at least around the corner from a drive-by to get that real American experience.
I can't wait for that time though. You already know.
Like I said, I feel like I'm such a little Canadian because I'm always like, oh my God, why is the police mean? Oh my God, racism.
Oh my God, niggas got off the boat of on Long Beach to settle Compton.
I really believe you.
I seen a cop refuse to help a first responder get a wounded person up because they said they wasn't gonna get blood on them until they, until after they finished their cheesesteak.
Oh damn, that's gangster. It's like,
That
Hey,
nigga said
I'm
he's
on
like he
lunch.
ain't. Yeah, he
He's
said
like,
he was. He said I ain't touching no blood while I'm eating my cheesesteak. I lick my fingers. A
I ain't
cop
mad.
said that.
I ain't mad. I ain't mad. I'd have been like that elbow, nigga. I'm on lunch right now, but he'll be okay.
Oh
And then no, but wait a minute. But then one of the, the commanding officer on the scene was like, "Yo, man, come on." He was like, "I ain't getting shot, and he ain't gonna be the last one today. I'm finishing my cheesesteak." Sure did.
Yeah. But chat, y'all know who these stalkers are. Just continue
Yeah.
to report them, and just continue to report them. That's all I really can say because there's a whole lot going on behind the scenes, and they just keep. I'll just say, hey, I always say this: keep up the bad work. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Keep up the bad work. What's up, base girl? She says, like coming out of a narcissistic fog and ignoring really is the only way. Yeah.
That's what they want us to, just in your reality. Oh, the true form doesn't exist. They don't care about Jag. No.
No. But the thing is not ignore them like that. It's just don't let
Mhm.
them trigger you. I think that's what she's maybe saying.
Yeah.
Kinda like, yeah, well, they can. What you say, Jad? Let them eat your ass. Is that what you say?
Let them eat cake.
Let them eat cake. Oh my God, no, Missy Miss Midas Rock.
Oh,
Why are you here?
she's a whore.
No.
Wait.
Get the heck. She came through on 2 accounts.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Well, that's cool because that's good. I can block them off my. You know what I'm saying? Normally I have my
What's
little
wrong
thing
with
out.
them?
Yeah, people are crazy.
They need
You're
Jag
crazy.
content.
Yeah.
They need Jag content so
They
bad.
do. They do.
All right, y'all. Are we done or are we finished? Which one?
Are we done? Are we finished? How do you feel, Jack? I'm so sorry that triggered you because
No,
I know your
honestly,
story with the mods. I'm sorry.
yeah, but not just that though. There are other things that happened in our family this morning, and we haven't even gotten a chance to deal with it. The day is coming to an end, and we really need to get to that.
Yeah, there's a lot that we got to get to. So yeah.
And crazy
Sorry.
enough,
I
it's
don't want to
all
be ever a burden. I'm so sorry.
no, but these issues are happening with people that we love, and the issue stemmed from discord. So, we really got to start figuring out what we're going to do about these social media platforms that are allowing criminal activity and just inhumane activity to keep operating, because I don't think people are realizing how quickly apps like Discord are finding their way into children's phones who are very young, and the intersection between that and Roblox. And yeah, I'm still pissed off about that. And then to come and get through the day and then to deal with this, it's just like death to the trolls, death to the trolls. Like, I'm for real, like
Like I'm so impressed. They keep on appearing.
Yeah.
it just trips. Yeah, listen to me, they got stamina.
They do.
Yo,
But
like
I'm
you were
telling you,
saying
they
for the
bones is
woman, she will be like in the hospital. Fuck, like what the?
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Not only do they recruit through Discord, There's other stuff that goes on within the Discord, and yeah, we're gonna get on that.
Wow. I'm
I tell
sorry
you
that
what,
I'm more of a burden, and
you're
this is
not a burden.
insanity.
Shut up.
Oh no, no, you're not a burden.
Say it.
You're not a burden.
Okay, thank you.
We went longer than I expected. I'm glad that we got that out of the way in regards
That's
to.
why I call them multiple personality mods, Nick.
Yo, multiple troll account like that.
Multiple personality mods is what I call them.
Like, how it's like that Will Kemp. How do they keep on appearing?
And guess what? He must be very fond of the name because he
Yes!
has like 25 accounts with the same name. And it's like, okay, all right, I'm ready for you. They're going to block me. Yeah, that's how you know these people are gamers.
Yeah, that makes
And they
no
treat
sense.
this like a game. They treat this like a game. They do.
Yeah, they do. They're a bunch of weirdos, but we are a family, and none of us is gonna betray because those are weirdos.
Yeah.
They're not normal. They're not normal.
Weird is beyond. That ain't even a weird is a compliment.
Yeah.
Shout out to Locke, the dopest mod.
Yeah, Lock.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
What up, Lock?
Hell no, get the fuck out of here.
Hey, bitch.
Titty
Hey, you bitch. You bitch, you.
Shout out to Boo Capone. You bitch, you.
It's damn shame. I guess they all need content, huh?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Like this is worse. This is worse than like check day.
Oh, yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, cause when
Yeah,
they
so it's
used to
close.
come
Yeah.
and get their welfare checks,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they be sitting there trying to get to the front of the line. You know what I mean?
Did he want?
So
Yeah, but
yeah,
what did he want?
they need to get the food stamps, get their ration.
Yeah, but stay in the back silently. What did he expect from saying, "Hey"?
Jay Mizak, why you say that?
Hey, I love it. Jay, man. Bro.
Oh my God, this is insanity.
Oh, I gotta go. My phone's about to die. Love you all. I'll be listening from the bushes.
No, we up out of here.
We're out
Matt,
of here.
when you coming back, and what